Is what I'm be talking about, people. And I want y'all to stay focused. Stay with me on this. I want y'all to see this for what it is, truly. Now, I want y'all to understand exactly what we're talking about. Stay glued. Zion Williamson, ladies and gentlemen, is a prime example of what's going on in the world today. Okay? Let it be known. Zion Williamson is a product of what's going on in the world today with our young black males. Just because he plays basketball does not omit him from all of the nonsense you have seen going on across the globe. Now, I'm going to be even more frank with you. This man, this person, this whole thing that's laid out in front of us right now, this man posting Biggie, ready to die, suicidal thoughts. That's his go-to when he's stressed. It's something depressing. Let that sink in. When he is depressed, he goes to something depressing to listen to. So everybody was concerned and sent out wellness for him during this time because of all this toxic behavior that's coming from this female. Now, they have everything in the means to keep this woman quiet, lawsuits, suing, the whole nine. Why isn't anybody doing these things or taking these steps? Why are they acting as if this Mariah Mills, we're going to keep making her famous and keep mentioning her name because she slept with Zion Williams? That's going to be the reason we keep her famous. That's what we're doing now. Her OnlyFans count is growing and she's getting more and more people subscribing to her page. She's not going to need Zion's money. People are paying to see her more and more just off of attention. That's where the world is now. Everybody is a critic. Oh, everybody's a specialist. Everybody knows everything. That's how it goes. Everybody knows everything. So if you're looking at everything in totality, what are you really saying? Hmm? What is it that you're truly saying here? Somebody said, oh, they did that as a distraction so that they could change the narrative. Might be true. They might did it as a distraction to change the narrative of what she's talking about. So now the comments, but all it does is highlight what she's talking about even more because now it's like, oh, she's driving with Zion and want to harm himself. We're going to have to do a wellness call on Zion Williamson now because he's not feeling well because of all this attention that's coming his way. This woman's putting all this extra stress on him. So when you start seeing things and they start to form like that and take a different avenue, a different cut, then you start to see it for what it truly is. Now, straight up and down, we've been seeing it for what it is. We've been seeing people play games, harass people, do all these type of notions that just don't make any kind of sense, right? We've seen people get harassed. We've seen people get bothered. But for Zion Williamson to have to go through it, he's 21 years old, like 21, 22 years old. It's like you're taking the fun out of the game for him. When you have somebody like that come into play that takes all the fun out of everything, it's a whole different experience. It's a whole different world. Pretty soon, everyone is going to start asking questions. They're going to want to know what the problem is. They're going to want to know the situations. They're going to want to know where they should go to get the right answers. They're going to want to know, right? Yeah, people want the right answers for a reason. They all say, "Hey, I want the right answers." But what if Zion does hurt himself? Then what? Then all of a sudden, everyone is saying, right? Everyone is upset. How did we let this happen? We shouldn't have let it get this far. That's what they're going to say. They're going to be pointing fingers trying to say, who's to blame for Zion Williamson doing this? Oh, Zion, man, dude, he couldn't handle that. He got all these billions of dollars. Dog, stress is stress. And stress is a killer. Stress can give you cancer. Stress can give you heart attacks. That's why people just gotta, be a little bit more appreciative to the facts that they're in a privileged position. And when you're in a privileged position to learn a thing or two, pay attention. Now, of course, he says, "Hey, I wasn't about to do that to myself." But that's what everybody starts thinking about, right? Oh, definitely. Yes, definitely. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life. So yeah, it's a lot of different things going on. So when you have a lot of different things going on, this is what you're gonna have to deal with. People are fickle, and as long as people are fickle, you're gonna be faced with this situation. Man, people can care less about what other people think about them. You know what people think about now? How they gonna get away with being slick? How they gonna out slick a slicker? That's all people care about nowadays. That's it. They don't care about nothing else. How they gonna out slick a slicker? How they gonna get 5 minutes of fame with a player, athlete, or entertainer? They don't care about ruining their lives. They don't care about stress. They don't care about none of that. Only thing they care about is embarrassing you, making you feel like you're obsolete. That's it. So for Zion Williamson, is he gonna take his own life or anything like that? I mean, to not take it seriously would be criminal, but to take it seriously, that's even better. You need more of that. You need people. I'm glad people did do a wellness check on him to make sure he's, okay. Because at the end of the day, he's still a kid, man. He's young. You don't want to see nothing happen to him. He's a young kid. So that's just how I feel about it, man. Y'all asked me what I thought. That's that. KB's just been handling his business, man. I have seen some of his lives. The people's like, "Yo, man, I ain't seen you on KB live." I've been over there sometimes, but like I'll be busy making videos. I had mom a birthday to deal with, all of that. So I haven't really been over there. You probably really ain't been over here. You probably see it on his own time after the fact. So yeah, we do our own things, man. Like I said, I was Carcino for life. He's been Kwame Brown Bus life, and we keep it moving. I know a lot of you probably haven't seen us, or you probably heard of us together, and that's how you probably met us. And so it's unusual or different for you to not see us like on a video or something. But I mean, the majority of the videos he do, I'm like not really on them. I'm in the chat, but I'm not really on them. Right? It's just like they never cared about stressing someone else out before. They never cared about that stuff before. They're only caring now because. Mm-mm-mm. Uh, do you think Zion's gonna be in shape? Uh, well, here's the thing. It's just so much pressure on him now because social media is the new construct. Um, you look at it now. You have if you look at it now, you got already like 2 to 3 different variations of storylines from people, and their beliefs and what other people believe. It's crazy. The whole world believes whatever someone else says about them. It's nuts. Social media, man, they care what people think. Yeah, well, you got a lot of people who are out there and they make these quick judgments about each other. They don't really know each other like that, but it is what it is. Zion on the Oh man, hold on. Zion on the Pelicans? Uh to be honest, nobody's worried about that. Zion could do his thing on the Pelicans. I'm letting that go right now. Zion could do his thing. Now, if you asking me, will he be in shape? I don't know. I don't know. Will he be ready? I don't know if he's like on the money. I don't know. It's gonna be something they're gonna have to figure out. But that's between them. You know what I mean? So anyway, man, shouts out to Kwame Brown Bus Life, Kwame Brown Bus Life 2.0, Mondo Black TV, Ticket TV, and yeah, man, we got to be a little bit more conscious of how we deal with how we treating our athletes, entertainers, these young kids in the spotlight. Because these are 21 and 22-year olds. Y'all are putting immense amount of stress on these people. So, just saying. I'm out.